everyone, welcome to Armchair Yoga today. 15 minutes or so of lovely stretches that you can do when you're sitting on a chair, an armchair, on a sofa. So we're going to start by coming to the edge of our chair and just bringing the hands on top of the knees, feet firmly onto the ground, and close the eyes and start getting a feel for our shoulders by rolling gently into them. Forwards up to the back and down. And of course, if you prefer opening the eyes, you're very welcome to do that as well. Good, now roll the shoulders to the back and down, keep them there, so keep squeezing them gently and push the elbows towards the back. So hands rise, and we push the elbows towards the back. Don't raise the shoulders as you do that. And just hold here. Now with the eyes open or closed, open up the palms to the ceiling. And then send the palms down and over towards the side. So they won't go very far, but just see what your range is, how that feels. And maybe with the eyes closed, you can get more of a sense of what you're feeling in your body. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades so that we feel this from the shoulders down into the fingertips. And we release and we shake off the arms, shoulders, hands. Again, roll our shoulders to the back, slide the hands down, palms open to the front now. Drop your left ear to the left shoulder and just hold here, relax, close the eyes. So your chin is neither coming down nor is it going up. It's just nice and relaxed here. That ear is pushing towards the shoulder gently. If you feel a bit of tingling in your fingertips, try not to reach them down as much. If it's uncomfortable, just bring the hands onto the knees or thighs. Good, now from here I want you to drop your chin down towards your collarbone. So don't think chest, don't think middle of the chest. Just here down towards the collarbone, the left side still. You might see your shoulder here in your vision as well. Now you might look completely different, but I want you to feel a stretch here in the right side of the neck. And then slowly raise your chin. We're keeping the ear close to the shoulder and staying on the left side. Slowly release, bringing the chin down to the chest, round your back, round the shoulders forwards, and drop your torso towards the legs. Doesn't matter how far you get here. Just let yourself hang and get heavy. Then slowly roll back up through the spine. Roll your shoulders to the back, open the palms to the front, slide your shoulders down. Slide the fingertips down towards the ground and then drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Same on the other side. If you feel this side much more deeply or if the other side was more tense, just accept that. Just feel what you're feeling here without pushing yourself too much. We're staying, we're releasing any muscle tension. So there's no need to push. Good, now nice and slowly. Yes, I'm still here. Bring the chin down towards the collarbone. I realize I normally talk a little bit more, but I am still here. So chin towards the collarbone, shoulders still sliding down. You're probably feeling much more heaviness in that left shoulder now. So let that just happen. Good, Good. Now from here, very slowly raise your chin up towards the ceiling, staying on the right side. Still going into the left side of the neck. Eyes can close. Good, and then slowly roll the chin down to the chest. And one more time, round your shoulders forwards, round your back. Let yourself drop as low as is comfortable. Then roll back up through the spine, keeping the head dropped, keeping the shoulders dropped, until the spine is straight. Oh, almost the whole spine. Then we're going to raise the head, and then the whole spine is straight. Good. We're going to relax the hands and just draw a half circle or a full circle, trying to see if there's any tension or tightness, anything uncomfortable here in the neck. And if there is, we just move into intuitive stretches here, maybe holding a particular stretch for a little bit longer if that feels good. Very good. Excellent. Now from here, come a little bit further back and bring your left ankle on top of the right knee. And we're going to push that left knee down. Good. We can push very gently or we can push more deeply depending on how we're feeling here in our hip. So we don't have to overdo anything, but it might just feel quite good if you're very open in your hips. It might feel good to push a little bit deeper. So make that dependent on that sensation you feel here. And don't make it too deep a sensation, because we just want to hold here. Good. While we're here, let's start focusing on our breath. We can close the eyes and just start noticing if your in-breath is longer, if your out-breath might be longer, and how long you're breathing in for. So if you're maybe counting, you might count seconds. See how many seconds that is in relation to the exhalation. And the trick here is always, I think, not to change the breath, but just let it be what it is and see what that natural ratio is. Good. Now from here, come back, lean back if you want, and just hug that knee in towards you. You can round a little bit here. You're probably already rounding as you're leaning back, and you're quite far forwards on the chair. Obviously, every chair looks different. You might have a normal one, your work chair or something. And we come down. Very nice. And then from here, bring your left ankle on top of the right knee. Push that right ankle on top of the left knee. Push your right knee down. Brilliant. And again, no comparing sides. That side is just what it was. This side is what it is. And we press however much we want. So feeling sensation-wise, not a pain, but a deep stretch. That's okay. But not that deepest stretch that we could imagine. So you don't have to forcefully push. We're just working with our body and with what's possible. I can close the eyes again. And if you're comfortable with that, and really only if you're comfortable, you can count your in-breath and make that out-breath twice as long. And I don't want to guide your breath here because I want you to feel very comfortable with that in and exhalation. You might realize that you can breathe in for much longer and then not match that with an out-breath that is twice as long. So find that ratio that works for you. See how fast you need to breathe in to make that exhalation comfortable and not make you feel like you're really pushing the air out. So it should be a very comfortable release of air. And also, if it feels nice to hold your breath for a moment at the top and at the bottom, that's fine as well. You can hold for longer if you want. Just see what feels good. Keep your jaw relaxed. And then slowly open your eyes again. Release from that stretch and bring your right knee in towards you. You can roll towards your backrest here and just have that knee in tightly. And we release. Good. Now from here, we're going to interlock the hands behind us and squeeze the shoulder blades. Now I can push my elbows towards each other so that they touch. Most people probably can't do that, but try to push the elbows towards each other at least as if they wanted to touch. Good, and then we can raise the head, look up. Close the eyes while we stretch the throat. And obviously we're only raising the head as much or as little as is comfortable for us. And from here, bring the chin down to the chest. Raise your arms, raise the hands. As you tip your torso forwards, try to straighten the torso. Maybe the torso can land on your legs. And then send your hands over towards the right side, look to the left. Don't worry how it looks. Might look nothing like me. And just deep breaths here. Slowly come back and send the arms to the left. Turn your head to the right. Arms stay nice and high. Don't drop them just because you're focusing on opening up the chest here to the side now. Good, and we slowly come back up and we shake it off. And then from here, sit comfortably in any way you like. Try to straighten the spine, so keep the spine straight even if you're going further back. But it might be quite nice to sit on the edge of your chair. Bring your left arm on top of the right and push your shoulders and elbows down. Now some of you might prefer to just bring the hands onto the shoulders. If you want to, you can hold on to your opposite hand. And we really push the elbows down. We close the eyes to feel a little bit more. Now keep the eyes closed if that's comfortable and raise your arms. So the elbows stay on top of each other here. We just raise the arms nice and high. Slowly release. And we give ourselves a little shake here for the arms, for the shoulders. And then we do the other side, bringing our right arm on top of the left, so elbows on top of each other, and then hands onto the shoulders or hands interlock here. We push the shoulders down, we push the elbows down, and we close the eyes and just feel the body. And with the eyes closed, we might get a much better sense of where we might feel quite tense, where maybe this stretch here, our eagle arms or Garudasana arms, might feel a little bit, I don't know, might lead us to tense up the body. So we're going to try and really consciously soften the body. And I always find that's much easier with the eyes closed because we're so much less distracted by what's going on around us and more able to focus on what's going on inside of us. Good. With the eyes still closed, raise your elbows and stretch upwards. We slowly release, shake it off. We roll into the shoulders. And then we're already done, and it's slightly less long, well, half as long as my normal chair yoga classes. Maybe that's nice, and just a little bit of inspiration as to what you can do when you're just sitting of an evening, maybe watching something. So there's ways that you can stretch into your body while you're doing something else. And yeah, I hope you like this. I will see you very soon.